Jack Johnson's a big inspiration because what he did out of the ring, he was so bold. Jack Johnson was a black man back when white people lynched Negroes on weekends. They would send him letters saying, you fighting a white man and nigger, if you knock him out, we'll kill you. He said, just kill my black brothers, I'm gonna knock this white man cold.
Welcome to Love Black Culture, and this week in Black history, maybe the most important sporting event in history occurred. At the time, it was the biggest sport in the world, and the event showed the world the power of an African American. Before we get started, we want to thank you for watching. If you love Black culture, remember to subscribe to our channel and like the video. Our goal is to educate and celebrate the culture, and we can only do this with your support. If you want to help us on this journey, please check out our store and our Patreon page. Now, let's get to the video. On December 26, 1908, heavyweight boxer Jack Johnson won the heavyweight world championship title. This made him the first black boxer to become the world's best fighter. This was a big deal as Jack Johnson flew in the face of Jim Crow racial norms of the early 20th century America. In order to win the championship, Jack Johnson knocked out Canadian Tommy Burns in the 14th round in Sydney, Australia. The fight took place in front of 20,000 fans. After Jack Johnson's victory, the racial tensions in America skyrocketed, and many white boxing fans wanted white boxer Jim Jeffries, who was the former heavyweight champion before retiring, to fight Johnson to reclaim the belt. This is what led up to what will become the fight of the century. This pressure led to Jack Johnson being maligned with racist press from even what we think of the most valued outlets. The New York Times wrote, "If a black man wins, thousands and thousands of his ignorant brothers will misinterpret his victory as justifying claims to much more than mere physical equality with their white neighbors." The most famous fight in boxing history between Jack Johnson and Jim Jeffries was on July 4th, the hopes of black people versus the hopes of white people on center stage. And as we know, the black fighter, the undisputed best fighter in the world, won. Jack Johnson won in 15 rounds by TKO. The match was a total beatdown. Boxer John Sullivan stated, "The fight of the century is over and a black man is the undisputed champion of the world. It was a poor fight as fights go. This less than 15 round affair between James J. Jeffries and Jack Johnson. Scarcely has there ever been a championship contest that was so one-sided." The outcome of the fight led to riots in the country. Black fans felt happy and proud, and white fans felt the opposite. Riots occurred in more than 25 states and 50 cities, including New York, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and New Orleans. Johnson will go on to be inducted into the Ring Magazine's Boxing Hall of Fame and the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1993. To recap, this week in history, Jack Johnson became the world heavyweight champion, making a black boxer the best fighter in the world for the very first time, leading the way for boxers like Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather. If you'd like to learn more about Jack Johnson, please check out the description below. Thanks for watching. If you learned something, please like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more great videos and tell people about the channel. We really appreciate it. Also, check out our Patreon page for some great perks.